Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be what is expected of you in the relationship. Think about that for a minute. Everyone, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So I'll jump right into it. What is expected of you in the narcissistic relationship? This is a really long list of things that you are expected to do, to look past, to pump up, to build, and to help the narcissist to do what they do. Now, you didn't know this at the time. Remember, you weren't taught narcissism in school, so you did not know what you were up against. My hope is you're now getting the education and the wisdom on my channel. You're becoming empowered, enlightened, educated, awakened, and aware. So jumping in, what is expected of you in the relationship? First of all, you're expected to pump up the fragile ego of the narcissist. You are expected to be the sounding board, the person that listens to them, the person that tolerates poor behavior, the person that is experiencing gaslighting. And if you call out the gaslighting, keep in mind, you didn't know they were narcissists, so you did not know what these terms were, what they meant. You just knew that you were being treated not properly. But when you would be gaslit, saying, let's say you had a conversation with the narcissist and it escalated like they always do. It went from a 0 to a 10 rather quickly. And then they told you something in the past that did or did not happen. In other words, they're trying to have you doubt your sense of reality. When that happened, you're expected to just listen to them and believe that, yeah, they know what's best. They must be right. So you succumb to them, to their wishes. And the more you do that, the less you find yourself being yourself, and the more broken down you become, and the more of an extension of the narcissist you become. Having said those things, what is expected of you in the relationship? You're expected to tolerate poor behavior such as this, such as them hanging up the phone on you without even saying goodbye properly, having them text you and you're supposed to drop everything you're doing and react or respond to them quickly and give them a summary of what you're doing, where you are, with whom you're with, when you will be home, what you're cooking. Basically, you're supposed to reveal everything to yourself about them. And then when you flip that coin, when you ask them even the most basic thing about themselves, they will tell you virtually nothing, or partial truths, or half-truths, or untruths, and you are expected to believe it. Think about these messages, everybody. The expectations placed on you in the narcissistic relationship are insurmountable, because when you are in a relationship with the narcissist, it is like you are trying to fill up a bucket with 1,000 holes in it, and every time you patch a couple holes, more holes appear, which means that is a bottomless pit. And the bucket that you're trying to fill up with love, empathy, kindness, your time, energy, money, effort, all the abundance that surrounds you, when you're trying to do that and the narcissist is continuing to puncture the bucket, you can't go anywhere. That bucket will never be full. That is why when you go no contact, block the narcissist, remove all people and flying monkeys associated with them, and you close the chapter of your life on that part, you close it. That's when you begin to have your cup become full, because now it's not a bucket with you and the narcissist that you are trying to fill and they're trying to destroy. It's now a cup, which is a cup meant for one, which is your cup. And my hope is you're getting your cup more and more full each and every day. Having said these things, what is expected of you in the relationship? You are expected to be a servant and to be a puppet and a pawn for the narcissist. Notice how many times you would be their chauffeur or their driver, or the person who picked them up, the person who put gas or electricity in their car because it was beneath them, the person who would go to the store multiple times buying everything on the list, but yet mysteriously there was always something left off the list, wasn't there? Yes, perhaps you bought the wrong peanut butter, you had to go return that, or perhaps the loaf of bread that you purchased was now out of flavor. In other words, they didn't like it any longer. You were expected also to read the mind of the narcissist. Now, this is a deep one. Think about it. You are expected to know what they were thinking virtually every moment of the relationship. Now, can you know what another individual is thinking? Of course you can't. You can only base it off of their actions and their words. Yet the narcissist, many times after their poor display of behavior, maybe you experienced a rage fit, they would say something like, you should have known. You should have known that. It was your fault. What are you thinking? You made me do it. Things like that. And then you're saying to yourself, what are you talking about? I didn't make you do anything. And you told me you were going to do A, B, and C, and you did nothing of the sort. You did X, Y, and Z. Now, another expectation. You are supposed to brush everything under the rug in the narcissistic relationship. That's why many times they are testing you. They're giving you mini discards. In other words, they're saying things to you like, why do you want to be with me? What are you doing? You know, no one ever really liked you. I can't believe I married you. I can't believe I tolerated you. Your mom told me something about you. This person told me something about you. You know, your friends don't even really like you. It's a wonder I stayed with you. You'll never do better than me. Things like that. And now, keep in mind, when you hear toxic words like that, if you hear them once in your life, it's bad enough. When you hear them repeatedly over and over for months, years, perhaps even decades, that is death by 1,000 paper cuts. That hurts, and it's meant to inflict as much damage on you as possible from the narcissist. Keep this in mind. The narcissist cannot introspect. They don't love and they don't have empathy. What they care about is themselves. That is why when you're in the relationship with the narcissist, they could move on so quickly. Because why? Because first of all, they had your replacement lined up well in advance. Number two, you probably caught on to them. And in other words, you figured out that something was wrong here. Or three, your resources were already depleted. Perhaps your health took a hit, your finances took a hit, your social circle wasn't what it once was. You couldn't provide the luxurious beach houses and or barbecues and or you couldn't be the arm candy you once were for the narcissist. That's a long list. But the expectations placed on you in the relationship, they always are part of the moving goalpost theory, which means the expectations placed on you today, they will certainly change tomorrow. And what will happen tomorrow? The expectations will be pushed further down the line. That is the moving goalposts. In other words, what the narcissist tells you, number one, many times they will deny they told you that, which is gaslighting. Number two, there's no substance to it because they're trying to string you along and have you believing that, in fact, what they told you was the truth, when in fact it's not the truth because they're always changing the narrative. Keep this in mind. What the expectations of you in the narcissist are these: to be silenced, to be quiet, to tolerate the toxic poor behavior, including rage fits, gaslighting, stonewalling, the silent treatment, the smear campaign, all these things, experience them behind closed doors in the comfort of your allegedly safe place called a home. No, that's where you experience most of the abuse. Not all of it, but most of it. And then, of course, you were expected to put on your game face, just like the narcissist did when you went out to events. Example, barbecues or community events or graduations or celebrations or holidays, etc. Think about this. This is a side note. Think about the intentional argument that the narcissist administers to you or did in the past frequently before key events that were important to you and or important to them. Example, let's say that it was your birthday and you're going out to dinner and you're going to meet a bunch of people out for dinner in a public setting. Well, a little bit before your dinner, what would happen? Right. The narcissist would either A, not get you a gift, B, get you a gift that is worth about $1, which is totally invalidating you. C, they would be late. D, they would claim that they have a stomach injury or a stomach bug or something, or they're not feeling quite up to it. E, they would make you late for your own event. But along those, all of those, and there's so many more for that list, what they would do also is they would disrupt your energy. So they would not make the day about you or the evening about you. They would perhaps bring up something that you did or did not do a week or a month or 10 years ago. And they would create an intentional argument to have you not be living in the present moment and celebrating your birthday, but yet to disrupt your energy. So now when you react and you defend yourself and say, what are you talking about? It's my birthday. Can't we just let this go? If you said something like that, and then perhaps it escalated, or even if it didn't, the narcissist now knows that they've disrupted your energy for the evening. Now they got their supply. They can go out into that dinner looking like $1 million because they know that they've now made you jump through hoops. They basically controlled you and what you're thinking, and they are not placing you in the position to enjoy your birthday dinner. And now again, they look like they're having the best time of their lives, and you are mumbling underneath your mouth like, wow, what is this? I don't feel comfortable here. What's going on? Well, the narcissist disrupted your energy and you were expected to take that. Think about it. Same thing with vacations. When you planned a vacation with the narcissist, it was expected that you would have a good time and create memories, right? Well, that isn't what happened, was it? No. You, again, were playing second fiddle or third fiddle to their smartphones, to them taking selfies all over the globe, to them getting supply right in front of your face, to them having you make all the arrangements throughout the vacation. In other words, you would wake up super early and you'd have an agenda, a docket that you would have to accomplish each and every day. Day 1, 2, 3, day 15. Next thing you know, you get home after the vacation and of course you experience poor behavior, rage fits, the whole thing, triangulation certainly with the wait staff and on and on and on. And most likely you didn't spend that much time with the narcissist because they were out getting supply from complete strangers in whatever location you were in. But the point is, when you got home, you realized, oh my gosh, that was not the vacation I thought, and I don't know how many more of these I can do. But most importantly, your battery isn't recharged. It's been drained even more and more, and now you need a vacation from the alleged vacation you were supposed to have taken. But you were expected to foot the bill, to be there for the narcissist, to make them look good, to take the selfies for them, to be triangulated when you didn't even know what that meant. Example of triangulation for you newbies on the channel, it's, let's say that you were at the pool, just relaxing, just reading a book or something, and you're sitting there next to the narcissist. Of course, they could only be there for a few minutes because they were making a guest appearance before they had to go gallivant the globe and get more supply. But let's say that, let's capture that moment for a second. Well, lo and behold, someone sits next to you or to the narcissist in a different beach chair. What happens? All of a sudden, they turn on the charm, and they're talking with this person like they've known them their whole lives. Do they actually know them? Of course not. Do they know you? Yes. Are you married to them? Most likely. But they're not paying attention to you. They were just making a pit stop to keep you appeased for that 10 or 15 minute window of time when they would go, and then they would go out and get supply throughout the rest of the day. But now they're triangulating with another individual, and they're acting all buddy and chummy and perhaps being too friendly with them right in front of you. And you're sitting there saying, really? What is going on? Well, you were triangulated. That's it. You were being abused in broad daylight with a complete stranger who didn't even know what was going on. That's the narcissist, and you're expected to take this and tolerate it. Same thing with all the groups and bubbles and sects of people that the narcissist surrounds themselves with. You notice how these people just pop in for a couple months, then they disappear. They pop in for a few weeks and they disappear. It's because the narcissist cannot maintain stable, healthy relationships because they disrupt and blow up every relationship they become a part of. But you were expected to treat these people better than you treated yourself because the narcissist was seeing them in a different light. In other words, remember, the narcissist needs flavors of the month. And at one time you were the flavor of the month. They need this each and every month. They need to pump up new people. They're always looking for the next new shiny object. So when the narcissist introduces new individuals into your social circle, that is, A, could be your replacement, B, could be something else going on the sidelines there I don't know about, maybe a business deal or who knows. But C, the narcissist is acting like that person is so more important than you because why? Because they're looking to extract something from that person, or they're looking to go into business with them, or they're looking to get the beach house in Mexico with them, or they're looking to perhaps see if they will be your replacement. The expectations placed on you in the relationship, they are a long list of these things. They go on and on and on. But what happens is each and every relationship, it does have an expiration date. Each and every relationship, the longer you're in them, the more you get chipped away at. And the more you get chipped away at, the less you become yourself and the stronger the narcissist gets. I created a video a couple days ago that illustrates this. The further you get away from the narcissist, the stronger you get and the weaker they become. That's a fact. So this is the path. The path is for you to enjoy your energy, your abundance, your beautiful, bright, shining light, not let the narcissist in the past, any of them in the present, or certainly in the future, take away from you. That is the key. So the expectations in the relationship, there were so many of them for you. You didn't even realize it. And that was only a short list of them that I just went through. But there were so many expectations placed on you that you did not even know you were expected to do. Because why? Because the narcissist is the narcissist. They want to push you as far as they possibly can. They don't know how to lay off the gas. All they know is how to disrupt and take from and manipulate and lie. That's what they do. So get the message. In any healthy relationship, the expectations for that relationship should be upfront and known and adhered to and respected. And there should be boundaries and there should be a plan, a purpose for the relationship, no matter what it is, business, romance, friendship, whatever. But it should be a reciprocal two-way relationship. In the narcissistic relationship, you're not going to get that. You're going to get smoke and mirrors. You're going to get nothing but deceit and destruction, lies and manipulation, and you will get inaccountability on the narcissist part. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it. From the beautiful Carolinas, this is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed. Continue to become awakened and aware, and understand you are the priority. You come first, second, and third. The expectations placed on you in the relationship, they were insurmountable. No longer are you in the relationship, at least that's my hope. My hope is you're on the healing path and or you have healed and you are at the pinnacle of indifference, the mountaintop of indifference, when you just don't care about that relationship any longer because you've processed childhood wounds, you've healed, and you understand that you are the priority. You come first, second, and third. Guys, remember, no matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. God bless you. I love you. You are not alone. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great evening. All right. Bye, you guys.